What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Toshi today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, you guys. It is the 27th of May today. We're at 307 right now with 8 hours and 30 minutes left in the day, down 3.4% on the day so far. Up 9% yesterday, down a little bit today. That's fine. I think if we look at this on some shorter term time frames, we'll see that we are ready to move up here. I think by the end of today, we'll actually flip this day green and continuing to break out going into tomorrow. I think things are about to get exciting for Toshi. So that's nice. Hit the like button if that sounds good. And hit the unlike button tomorrow if we're not higher. If come back here and just hit that unlike button, man. But we're finding support here on a daily RSI basis here, having higher lows and higher lows kind of in this line. It's not the best drawn line, but you can kind of see what I'm going for, right? Finding support around the 50. As of now, it looks like we're rejecting the 60, and I would like to avoid that. But if we reject the 60 and find support on the 50, that's fine. If we are to close today red, then tomorrow likely closes red as well. We likely move down for another day or two, find support at the 50, and then we'll move up. Okay, that's kind of the expectation here. But I don't expect that. I think that today's going to close green, and here's why. If we look at the 1 hour time frame, this consolidation phase here kind of looks like a bull flag to me, right? From a low to a high, you've got this flag pole, then you've got the flag itself flagging out. It's a bull flag. You're in some kind of horizontal channel, or maybe it's a pennant pattern, whatever you want to call it. I think that we're going to break out to the upside. Looking at the RSI is somewhat bullish, getting overbought, not being in the oversold zone, living above the 50 predominantly. You know, you get below it briefly and then you come back above it. That's nice to see. Can't even hit the 40. If we can break out of this, if over the coming hours, by the time some of you watch this, if not most of you watch this, maybe it's like 4 hours from now, it's coming to the end of the day, and we're up at the 60 again on the 1 hour time frame, I would think that we are going to break out. We're going to go higher, and going into the end of the day, we should rally. Going into tomorrow, we should also be rallying, because I would think that here, today's Tuesday, this is Wednesday, this is the start of Wednesday right here on this 1 hour candle. I would think if we were to move up in this fashion, we're not going to see the bulk of the move happen. We're not breaking out by the end of today, but tomorrow, once we get into the overbought zone, that's where the big stuff happens, right? Just like here, when you got overbought, if you notice, that's where the big move happened, right here. When you got overbought, that's where the big move happened. These moves were nice. A little bit of the move happened, but the bulk of the move happened when you're overbought. So we might move up to the end of the day. A little bit of the move happens, we get overbought, and then boom, that's when we really take off, right? When we break out. So, and I think we will. I'm not anticipating Bitcoin to have any kind of squirrely pullbacks or anything like that, but if Bitcoin were to pull back, that could hurt the performance of Toshi and other coins. I mean, maybe you could drop lower. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but if you were to drop out of this to the downside, my expectation, I don't think you will, but my expectation would be, something around 3066, 3065, yeah, something like that. I don't think you go below this low. So if we were to break out of this to the downside, just hold, persevere. It'll be a higher low. We'll build. All this will happen instead of happening today and tomorrow. It'll happen the next day and the next day. You know what I mean? But with this being a 1 hour bull flag, at least it looks to me like a bull flag. We take this from a low to a high here. Put it at the base of the flag. That measurement should give us something on the lines. Something that would take us. Come on now. Like right above these highs here, somewhere in this area of resistance, right? You didn't find resistance right at this level here last time. You found resistance just below. Maybe you stop just below. It's a measure move. It's not a requirement. You can stop just below the measure move. It's fine. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but it's very possible that we could stop at like 308 or somewhere thereabouts, 3083, something like that. If we don't stop there, we'll just continue moving up higher. And I mean, ultimately, a move like this will result in a breakout. Oh, I can't draw straight lines to save my life, man. It'll result in a breakout of this overall flag that we're in right now, the greater flag, right? This is a smaller flag inside of the greater flag. The greater flag looks like this, right? You've got the bull flag here, flagpole flagging out. It doesn't look so much like it on a 4 hour time frame. Let's scrunch it up a little bit, make it look a little prettier, something like that, right? But you'd be breaking out of this larger pattern if you break out of the smaller one, and that could trigger a sequence of events where even if you do pull back, it's going to be very short-lived, and you're ultimately on a path that's going to take you dramatically higher. So I'm very excited to see what happens over the coming days. Whether we move down from here and then we move up some days later, it's going to be the same level of excitement that I have now for this exact same move. I think that some big things are coming our way. I want to look at the 4 hour a little bit more closely too, because I didn't look at the RSI. RSI does look, I guess it's neutral with a bearish tilt at the moment. Rejecting the 60 twice while being oversold. You're not oversold now, but you got oversold. You didn't get overbought recently. You rejected your 60 before. You just double topped your 60 there. I guess this is bearish leaning on the 4 hour. It's in a bullish position, but it's a neutral bearish tilt on the 4 hour is what I would say. The 1 hour gives me hope that we can move up, but if we don't see some movement soon, like by the end of today, if today closes red, I would actually expect that this goes lower. So if it does go lower, screw me, we'll have a higher low, maybe even a slightly lower low, but I doubt that we even go below that low. But even if my worst fears are realized and we do go below this low, we're still fine, guys. We're still going to come back and rally and rip. We are in a downward sloping trend until we break out of it. It's possible we could go lower. I don't think we do, though. I really don't think we go below this low. And ultimately, just inside of this consolidation phase, I think we break out to the upside. We're postured well for it. We have to do it now. It has to be today. Like by the end of today, we have to see some life coming in. Today, I think, needs to close green. If today can close green, we're only not rejecting the 60 area on the 4 hour. We're breaking through it, but we're also not rejecting the daily 60, and we're actually breaking through it, which would be nice. Maintaining this higher low structure that we got going on and looking to hit that overbought zone. I mean, here on a daily time frame, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but if today closes green, it could be tomorrow or the next day that we're in the overbought zone on the daily time frame. If you thought the overbought zone on the 1 hour was fun, the daily is where a lot of the fun happens, man, and that can just promote a lot of growth. That could really kick us off on our next phase up. If this is a bull flag, and I think this is a bull flag from a low to a high here, my expectation would be, if it'll let me, my expectation would be that we go all the way up to about 002. Yeah? 0018, 002, somewhere in that kind of area. High to low here. We're on the Coinbase chart, so actually that one won't help us as much. Let's look at this high to low here. Look at the extensions. Right above the 2272, it's perfect. Yeah, I would think you either stop at 00184 or 0024, one of those areas, yeah. So somewhere, anywhere and everywhere in between is where you're going to go. Likely, if not by the end of May, sometime in early June. It's coming. It's coming up really, really soon. So that's the expectation. A lot of growth from here. From the current price, that would actually be an overall growth of about 157%. So nice. I don't know if I have anything else that I want to talk about. Let's finish this up with the all-time high expectations, where we're going to go whenever we see new all-time highs. And yes, this thing is going to see new all-time highs very, very soon. June is going to provide some very prosperous opportunities. I kept wanting to say profitable, and profitable's right, but prosperous feels more appropriate. 6x move, 6.5x move at a minimum, 14x move at a maximum. If we really make some headway between now and like the first week of June, if we really make some headway and this move outperforms what I think it could do, maybe we can talk about 2 to 2.6 cents. But until then, I'd rather wait. 1 cent, 0.0044 cents, somewhere in that area there. I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.